3 days ago, I turned 18, and here are 6 lessons I wish I knew before hitting that age, that milestone. And if you're 18 or older, you probably resonate with me. And first lesson that I took is the most crucial one. Experiment more. Make split tests as much as humanly possible. And I'm not talking about scientist shit with rats and when you experiment with their dopamine and hormones, but with what you like, finding your purpose and meaning. We don't fucking know this world. I don't fucking know what I'm doing here. All I know is how to become a little bit more productive, how to hit the gym properly, how to bench 100 kilos, how to talk to strangers, and I'm ending on this shit. Like, I could have learned 1,000 more things if I just started experimenting, if I wasn't afraid to try. I didn't know what I like. I was just living in this fog. Maybe someday I'll find my purpose. Maybe someday I'll find why I'm here. This moment didn't happen till I turned 18 and realized that, I won't find it if I don't try. I tried hiking just 4 months ago, but I could have done it 5 years earlier. Now I could possibly be on Everest. God knows. You won't know until you try. Everything is true until proven otherwise. You just have to absorb every single piece of knowledge and stuff. Just be a sponge. Because until 30, until 25, we're maturing. We're still growing. We're still growing above 30, but we're getting new experience. We're forming ourselves for the rest of our life. Imagine who would it be if all we did was sitting in a box, watching some shit from another box, from another screen, and in the meanwhile eat shit and take a piss. That's fucking hilarious. If you just try something with every single day, just try to do something new, whatever would it be, new type of content on YouTube, new shorts, or new book, everything will shape you and move you to another direction, which may lead you to your purpose. That is the most fulfilling way. So second thing is, stop that introvert cope. I know this is controversial. I wasn't an introvert. I was dumbass, quiet, little, worm that was sitting, staring at my crush, but not saying nothing because I thought, God damn, I'm an introvert. I'm not designed to talk to strangers that well. Holy fuck. That was so self-destructing. Not gonna lie. Every time I wanted to approach someone, every time I wanted to talk to strangers, simply get some directions, get right information when I needed it, I couldn't talk to no one. It's like some group of teens pass by. They're 5 or 6 of them. I'm super scared to look at them, leave alone talking. You know that phantom moves on your phone when you do nothing just to not look at them. And that's the same shit I've been doing for years. I've been avoiding guys that I knew from my school. It's like you're passing by and you know each other. You clearly know. Just greet him, talk to him, tell him how's it going. But I would just pass by. I'm glad that I changed it just recently. 1 year, I'm trying to do something actually with my talking, with my socializing. And now, when I'm passing by, they're the weird ones because I want to greet them, I want to meet them. And now they're doing this trick with their phone. They try to look away just to not make eye contact. So now you're not weird. They're weird. You've tried to talk to them. If I just stopped my introvert cope earlier, at 15 or 14, I would be banging some girl today. I would be preparing for my deep relationship, probably have a child, probably have a kid in 5 years. God knows. First time I cold approached girl was on 10th grade, something like that. It's 16. I missed my whole childhood of talking, of socializing. If you think you're an introvert, you could be an introvert, but you could just cope and not talk to anyone just because you thought you're an introvert. So please, just try super socializing. Find 2 extremes. Go and try to be a super introvert, not talking to anyone, just focusing on yourself, on your own art. Or you go and super socialize. You go to talk to anyone, go to parties and clubs and find. Probably you're somewhere in the middle. Next up, compound interest is king. Start learning as early as possible. I can't change it anymore, but if I would start learning English from 12, bro. I would start reading books at 8. God damn, I found self-improvement at 16. I'm glad that I did. But if I found it at 15, I would be making money now. You never know. You never know until you try. And if you just try, compounding will work on you. Everything is on your side if you just try. You lose nothing, but you gain everything. You gain every single benefit. I started learning English at 14 or 15. And, I was doing super small steps, like 1 online video a day. I didn't think of it that much. I just found discipline and motivation to watch it every single day. In half a year, I know fuck ton of words. I know how to structure my sentences. Then I went to courses. I didn't give it much of a thought. It kind of went in my routine, and I can read books in an original language, how they were supposed to be. This lesson can be included into every section, but especially in your side hustle, in your business, or wherever you're trying to start. Just start and don't think of it that much. Time is on our side. What you have to do is just start and learning how to be more productive. Like, it's not important whether you made money in first 6 months, whether you made 10K a month. Because in 1 year of recording, I got to 175 subs. That's fucking good, bro. I wonder how I got 175 with my quality of videos. Let's get an umbrella. So in 1 year, you will be not 175. You'll be 10,075. As long as you learn the skill with small quantities but consistent approach, fuck no, dude, you're gonna explode. This is the game of delayed gratification. This is all about delayed rewards. You can imagine graph when line is going super slow in the beginning. As long as you stay there, it's gonna explode sometime after. It's like a curve, and it's gonna happen, bro. As long as you're learning, bro, you'll get everything. Just start it now without waiting for any results and see what will happen. Anyways, our peers are wasting fucking time. You can gain advantage and win over 80% of population, 80% of men that are stagnant, that are degenerates. You can surpass them super fucking easy. But what about the rest 20% of men, our competition, etc, etc? That is for another talk. But our goal is just escape mediocrity. Fourth one, fuck social norms. Do what you like. Worst thing they could do is warn you. This was killing me over, dude. When you try to do anything you like, everyone will judge you. And I mean, every single dude will probably not like what you're doing. You will hear judgment from every single person at some point. You cannot please them. You cannot please society. You can, but what life will you live? If you follow all society norms, if you do everything you've been told, if you're following that indoctrination, school, system, 9 to 5, working, finding a wife, buying a house on mortgage, that's not the life, bro. I haven't just woke up at 7 degrees under fucking rain to talk about it, just to live this life. Fuck no. I've been following social norms, and I'm not talking about, killing someone or going naked on the street, but small things that you get judged by every single day. When you try to get what you want, teacher yells at you, "What are you thinking about, young man? Sit down and have your homework, little worm." When you try to do some goofy stuff with your friends outside, you try to yell at the whole street. You try to approach that girl, or you try to prank someone in your class. You just try some goofy shit that brings you a lot of fun, energy, and you just want to do something, but not mediocre stuff, but not normal, usual, boring life. Someone will complain, try to put you down, and they'll judge everything you do. And they'll tell you, your interest is shit, your skills are bad, you're not that jacked. Fuck, dude, you're bad. Stop feeding your ego. First second, you stop caring what they think, you will be 2 times happier and more fulfilled. I realized it just recently that everyone will tell shit on you. That's no matter what. Your future wife, your friends, leave alone strangers. We just have to tolerate it and do what we like. Fuck them. Be that arrogant teen for a second. Ego selfish young man, but achieve your goal. For them, you're a selfish young man. For you, you're a strong-willed guy that just wanted to pursue his actual hobby, his interest. Approach that girl, dude, go ahead. Tease some girl in your class, do some goofy shit, and tell a risky joke, dude, go ahead. No one will care. Everyone will care for a second. Then they're getting deep into their own stuff. What could be worse is fifth rule. Stop hanging around with some idiots, bro. I know we all have some buddies, some group of guys from school. We know each other, we're close to each other, hanging out every single day, talking about girls, talking about cars, how we do the side hustle, how we be billionaires in the next 10 years. I don't know how, but we'll be. All that cool teenager companies, groups. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. As soon as you finish your school, if they're not your group of guys, if you're not compatible, you'll split up next second, bro. If you genuinely want to hang out with each other, and if you want to be around losers, it's your decision. You will know if they're not compatible. You'll know you're not growing with them. Because I split up with my group of guys. I'm super glad I did, bro. 100 times better. I try to find my new company of guys and dudes in the uni and just pursue my own stuff. All you have to do is find meaning in your own thing. Just experiment more. Stick to one side hustle, stick to one business, and just try something in that niche. Get the freelance or get your first sale, cold outreach someone, but it's not important. You'll put friendship on a second place. And when you do that, you're fine if friends come and leave. Assholes will come in your life. You will know when you find that one high quality friend. But if you haven't found him yet, just go about your life. Just talk to strangers. Just socialize. If you stop that introvert cope, someday you will stumble upon your friend. But if they're not high quality, just forget about them. Please, bro, my phone's kind of wet. I don't know, will it get broken or something? You deserve more, bro. Those guys are not your real friends. Just quit them. Ghost them for a little bit. And you'll find out that some guys could be 1,000 times better. 1,000 times more supportive than your previous company and your previous buddies. You will never know if you don't try. Sixth lesson, failure is the best feedback you could possibly have, but still avoid them. You learn the best out of your own failures. It depends on the size of a failure. If you heavily fucked up, dude, you're gonna learn this lesson for the rest of your life. Don't be afraid of failing, but some failures negatively impact your life. I got scammed recently by like $800 and they hit me hard. That's a bad failure. I could avoid it. That's just of my stupidity. The least I could get from this lesson is that just think twice. Take your dad's opinion seriously, and money is not a joke. If you continue playing with your dad's money, with others' money, like it's nothing, you're gonna be broke someday. You gotta be on the streets someday. You gotta be making money now. Like, I just realized that time is kinda limited. We should start now. That's not of a question. If you wanna delay your business, if you want to delay starting your side hustle or trying to learn IT, new language like Python, C++, dude, start it now. Like, you have no time. Imagine you lost $1,000 right now from your bank account or from your parents' account. You're gonna be so guilty to return them. There's no way you're not making money. And every single failure shapes you. Best you can do is take accountability. Be responsible for that failure. Like, yes, I did that. But not go about it like you lost your parents or you almost lost your life or wherever. Like, this is not a big deal. Don't be anxious. Don't be stressing about that shit. But take accountability. Every single failure is some lesson. It's some valuable lesson. Just take it with cold mind and think, how can you grow from this shit? How can you fix this as soon as possible? Now we're talking, bro. Now we're learning. But when you be stressing, when you be overthinking about it all the time, it's not gonna help you. Like, I've been stressing about it a lot. With this weather, I'm getting that depressive vibes at home when I don't have a girl. It's a rainy time, and every teen has that feeling when everything's fine, but suddenly you're depressed. You're kind of depressed. To avoid that shit and grow 3 times faster is learn from mistake of yours as fast as possible. Don't take them as losses. Take them as opportunities. But realize you fucked up. You gotta solve it. I hope you still see me, but the bonus one, hit more girls, bro. Learn how to flirt. Not to get laid, but to get confident. Dude, if I started cold approaching at 8th grade, just talking to my classmates, just approaching my crush, again, I would be banging some girls now. 3 girls would chase me around and I would be super picky about them.
Who will I want to fuck today?
Like, I'm not kidding. Just learn to flirt. This gives you ability to fuck, right? But mainly, it's just about getting confidence. Confidence not just gives you one sex. It gives you a boost in your work, in your business, in your fitness, in your hobby, in socializing. Like, it shapes every single section of your life. By just learning how to flirt and like getting the Reese game and do something, not only like learning business stuff, work stuff, like skills, but socializing skills, relationships, wholesome spiritual stuff. Just learn how to tease them, how to get them interested in you. And you can achieve that by just talking. That's the hardest one, but the easiest one at the same time. Like, I wish I started earlier. I wish I got this game. Because, I haven't got any relationships, but I'm happy about that. All of those girls are not high quality. I'm improving. In 6 months, I'm not gonna be around their level. I'm gonna be higher. I'm gonna find higher tier girls. I can approach them now. But in the next 6 months, they're gonna be lower. They're gonna be low for me. I have to go for another tier. So you'll always get benefits, bro. Your goal is to just get that confidence in yourself. Like, yes, bro, I can talk. I can date. But this is my choice. Now I choose whether I date, whether I get laid. And now you have power, bro. Now you have power over relationships. Question of dating and everything is solved. Because you can solve it any second. By just calling some girls or cold approaching someone and getting on a date. That's a fucking superhuman mod that we all want and crave. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know something about productivity, you can check out the link below. Book a free call with me. And remember, you don't have to feel comfortable about it. Just keep going.